Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. And today's video is going to be about new features that just came out on SciSpace. These features are so helpful that I had to make this video as soon as possible to show you how you can use them. We've previously covered the SciSpace agent in a video, and I'm going to be linking all the playlists below. And we've also covered the AI writer in the first video in the series. So these two features kind of combined into one, which is called the Word Doc Editor Agent. So you basically have the SciSpace agent edit your Word documents live without you having to do it separately. So previously you would have asked the AI agent to create a Word document and then for you to add it to your notebook and then go to that notebook and start using different features like the AI writer, the add citation feature. But now you can do all of those in just one step by talking or chatting with the AI agent. You can see there's a new feature right here. So once you go to the SciSpace interface, look over to the left side, and then you'll be able to see multiple tools that we've covered before, like the agent gallery, chat with PDF, literature review, paraphraser, citation generator, find topics, AI detector, all of these things that we covered before in other videos. But a new feature came out, and it is the templates one. You'll see different templates and you will ask the agent to prepare for you. If you don't find what you're looking for in this template tab, you can just go to the interface again and ask the agent to create a Word document for you. But here I'm just going to be choosing from one of these templates. So these are different templates of different journals that you can choose to prompt the AI agent to format your document in a similar way. So maybe I'll just search a template here. So I'll just go with the clinical and the chronology template, and I'll choose start writing. This is a ready-made prompt. You can definitely change it to your liking. Let's go with diabetes and let's see how they're gonna match it to the template. So we have the light, pro, and expert options. I'm gonna choose the expert one. There's also different tools that we also covered previously, like the deep research tool, systematic research tool, and then a verified report tool and a biomedical agent. So now I'm gonna choose the verified report tool, and you can also upload other files. Maybe you can upload your own work and tell it to match it to that template. So let's see what happens when I just use that prompt. So as we already know, it's showing us the process of how it's going to produce the file. Read that, and if you find that it's doing something that you don't want it to do, you can definitely stop the process, or you can prompt it to do something differently. So it doesn't have to be completely from scratch. You can be also working already on your paper and then uploading it to SciSpace Agent Word Doc Editor for it to format it the way you like. Or what happens often is that sometimes when you're writing, realize that the journal you're submitting to has a different structure. So maybe you wrote the materials and methods before the results, but the journal that you're submitting to requires that the results come before the materials and methods, right? But then you can completely change that using the AI agent that's been added to the Word Doc feature here in SciSpace. Now the manuscript is compiled successfully. It's of 6 pages. So this feature basically just allows you to see and edit your Word docs right in the chat. You don't have to jump between different tabs. Just open a Word file that the agent made and edit it there and then. It's written an entire paper in that journal format, but I'm gonna change some stuff. Maybe I'll tell it to change the table to a figure. You can see that it's in the correct citation format. It's in the correct format in general, so the summary is structured the way it should. I can see that it still has table 1 in the format of a table. So I'm just going to say replace table 1 with the infographic. Now it says that the agent is updating this document and that it's read only until the agent finishes. I want to try the new Word Doc agent and how it changes certain parts of the manuscript and highlights them, and how it adds the new changes in harmony with the other parts of the text. So now you have this template that you can change, for instance, change the author names, the affiliation, and now the document is opened with the track changes mode enabled. You can see that in the review section, but now we can go to the table to see how it's changed. And now we can see that it made changes in this red font, and it's showing that SciSpace Agent made this change. I can accept or reject it. I will accept the formatting of the font in Times New Roman, and then I also accept the insertion, but I'll delete delete the other part. So now I have figure 1 instead of table 1, and I need to also accept the addition or the insertion of this figure. I personally really like this feature. I can see how that can help cut the time consumed in mundane tasks that nobody wants to deal with. So hopefully this feature will help save researchers' time and have it be used in a different, more efficient, rewarding way. So this is the first feature that just came out. There's another one that I'm really excited to share also and to try, and it is the library agent feature. So we have already covered the library in a previous video. It's the place where you put all of your notebooks and all the PDFs that you upload, but now it has the agent as well. So let's say I have so many papers on this topic in this folder in my library. There's a new feature here, which is the SciSpace Agent has been added to the library. I can really prompt it to do anything. I can choose between the Pro, the Lite, the Expert, and I can upload my own things also. But I'm just gonna tell it to extract all information on type 2 from these papers. Because sometimes you can have a crowded library. Yeah, they're all on the same topic, but no matter how you organize your papers, you also can get lost in all of this information. If you're looking for just one thing, it can be a hassle. For instance, here I have multiple diabetes papers, but I want all the information on type 2 now because maybe I'm studying or want to do literature review before I start writing. That could be just 1 line or 2 lines in a certain paper and like maybe a paragraph in another. So all the SciSpace Agent is going to do is to combine all of these pieces of information into just one report. But let's see what actually happened here. So your diabetes folder contains only 3 saved records, none of which cover type 2 diabetes. But what I'm going to do here is to ask it to just summarize all the papers that I have in my library and to present the results in an infographic format. Here it's showing us how each paper represents diabetes and what it's actually about. And then it produced this infographic to tell us exactly what it found. So here is like highlighted numbers, which I honestly can't see very well. All I'm going to do is that I'm going to zoom into the figure. The figure is actually very high quality, so when you zoom, it doesn't change its quality or pixelize. It's just very clear. And that concludes our video today. Maybe you can go back to the playlist that I made before that has multiple videos on how to use SciSpace. I have videos on how to use the regular SciSpace simple interface, and then the rest of the videos are more detailed and cover certain features. Lastly, there are going to be discount codes if you want to try these features for yourself. I'm going to leave them in the description. Don't forget to check it out, and I'm also going to leave a link to a blog post that has all of these features highlighted with the discount codes and everything so that you can go back to it anytime you want. So that is it, and I'm going to see you in the next video.